Have a good day, Cole Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Hi, welcome to Culture. I'm Diana, and I'm here with
Miss Montoya.
Landen.
Aubri.
and we're going to be talking about Chick Filck movies. So the first one I want to start with is Clueless. So what did you guys think about Clueless? Did you like it or no?
I personally, Clueless is my favorite movie of all time.
It's good, right?
It's so fun. Well, when it came out, it was a big deal. And also, it influenced a lot. Like, if you look at, like, the 90s and the early 2000s, like, the way people talk, like that Valley Girl talk, I've seen it so much that I hate to admit it. It comes up in my speech all the time. Like, I'll say like a lot, or I'll be, like, real Valley with it. And then also, like, clothing, like, big 90s appeal in it. But it's my favorite movie of all time.
Can you get, like, an example of, like, how a Valley Girl would, like, talk?
Like, oh my God, like that.
Landen, what do you
like
think?
5 minutes into the movie, and I was already scared.
It's okay, but it's not bad though. It's not a bad movie. You have to finish it. It gets better.
I barely started
Like,
it.
what
and
don't you like about it?
the showers.
The showers.
Yep. And then like the note where she dropped it on the ground, and that girl behind her was just sleeping in class.
You act like you've never seen someone sleep in class.
No, it's like the Jake got the note, and
Are we talking about the same movie?
Clueless.
There's no showers in Clueless.
I swear there was.
I'm thinking you're probably.
Are you talking about what is it? 16 Candles? Jake Ryan.
That's 16
That's
Candles?
16 Candles.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like, what? Wait, then what's Clueless?
Clueless is with So Clueless. What's interesting about Clueless? Clueless is based on a Jane Austen novel. So the novel Emma is the basis of Clueless.
Okay.
So the main character, she schemes with like her best friend, and she thinks she's very worldly in love and life, but she's not. She's 100% clueless.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to scheme, and then she falls in love with, questionably, her ex-stepbrother. I get it.
It's weird.
It's weird. It is weird.
It's weird.
But it's Paul Rudd. How do you not like Paul Rudd? I've been liking Paul Rudd since the 90s. And still like him.
I'm gonna need to find what this movie is. That sounds scary.
Aubri, what do you think?
I mean, like, the part where I thought it was craziness was where where she invited, like, the little boyfriend of hers to the house, and she wasn't even watching movies he wasn't even watching movies with her. So why didn't she kick him out?
Wait,
Which one? The one that turned out gay?
No? Yeah.
The one that turned out gay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he really came over to hang out. Like
You think so?
honestly,
well,
yeah.
because he loves, like, Spartacus. Like, he kept talking
But
about,
why
like, Tony
did-
Curtis and Spartacus. He
Oh.
really just loved.
Wait, you're right.
He just wanted to hang out with his friend, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. But, so what do you guys think about Legally Blonde?
Okay, that one was a good movie. I like that movie.
It's a good movie.
Good woman empowerment with the whole, like, her becoming a lawyer and just like outbesting the man into that situation. And that was a good movie. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like sometimes it's a little too cheesy for me, but I do think she did a lot better because her boyfriend that she went to Harvard for was a jerk.
Oh yeah.
Him thinking she wasn't smart enough, and she got in on her own.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. She did turn into that bikini
It's like-
video. But she did get a 4.0 in college, and then she got there and she ended up being a really good lawyer and liking it.
Started proving him wrong.
Proving him
Yeah.
wrong.
Would you guys go to a college just to try and get someone back? Because that's what she did. She went to
No.
Harvard. Harvard? She went to Harvard, took law school just to try and get him back. Would you guys do that?
No, that's unrealistic.
I mean, it's a good motivation though. Like, in your mind to just like motivate yourself to do better, like by getting back at somebody. I mean, in the long run, it just helps you.
Yes, but Harvard, how much do you pay to go to Harvard?
That's
That's an
your
expensive.
It's
Oh,
like your
yes.
whole life. Like she's like
Yeah, but
changing
she
her
was rich.
whole life just to try and
Yes,
get
she
him
Oh,
back.
yeah, she is
obviously
rich.
she was rich.
Yeah.
She was a
So
valley
she doesn't
girl.
even care about money like that.
Well,
That's true.
for us people in the real
Yeah.
world, that would be really unrealistic to be like, oh, I'm going to get my person back by going and spending hundreds of thousands on education for, 4 years, 3 years for a law school program?
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's insane.
I'm broke.
It's
So
insane.
I can't do that.
Yeah, isn't it like, I actually don't know how much, like 100,000 just to go there? Or just
Or
to,
I
like,
don't know. Like, I'm sure, like, to go to Boulder now, it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, it's close to 60K or higher just for a year of Boulder. I can't imagine, like, a law school program, how much it would be. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, that's-
no one in their right mind has that money unless you Al Woods, right?
man.
So, I always get the name wrong, but did you guys seen 10 Reasons Why I Hate You?
10 things I hate
10 things
about
I hate
you.
about you, yeah.
See, I've watched it. I can't remember a lot of it, but like I know I watched that movie and it was pretty good. Just like how, I don't know. I think the guy that like filmed it, like he's not a bad guy like in other movies, and like I can't watch him be a bad guy.
You mean Heath
So-
Ledger?
Yeah,
He's not a bad guy in that movie.
I thought he was a bad guy. That's
No,
why
he's a good guy. Well, I mean,
it's questionable at the beginning.
at the beginning, he's like sort of a bad guy, but then he like changes, I guess. And
Like,
he
'cause
actually,
he was paid,
yeah,
right,
he-
to take her
Oh,
out.
and he
yeah.
actually like falls in love with her, and then is like, I'm sorry. And then,
Yeah.
I
did
don't
they
know.
even like pay him a lot of money? I thought it was like $20.
No, that
It
guy
was
was a
like-
male model paying him.
Oh,
It was like, here's like 100, he's like 20 for bonbons, 20 for like
Mhm.
150 for a prom
Going and
dress,
going.
like
Yeah.
all that stuff. It was a lot of money.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because like the thing is like, so that movie is also based on a Shakespeare novel called Taming of the Shrew.
Dang.
So it's the background of it as well.
Mhm.
So the point is, like, in the book, the novel's way worse. Like, the play, like, his intentions are not pure. And at least in the movie, like, it changes really quick. But I really like that movie. When that movie came out, I was, like, in 8th grade.
I,
And it was a big deal to go see that. And every girl loved it. All the girls thought he was so cute. And every girl wanted to be Cat and everything.
he looks really good in that movie. Honestly, he looks so good. But he does.
Landon's like, no, this is awkward. Let's change it."
But the first time I watched it, I cried.
Oh.
But I think it was because when she was reading the poem, and I was like,
It
damn.
was-
Yeah, it was just like, damn, you know.
That poem was cringy.
Yeah, it is a little
A bit
cringy.
cheesy.
To read that in front of everyone.
The whole class, yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's insane.
I would never do that.
Would 13 going on 30 be a
Yeah, that's a
Chick
chick flick.
flick?
Yeah,
that one?
Mhm.
My sisters love that one. I don't even know why. It's just like a girl getting older by. I forgot. Did she go in the closet and then she was just like
she
in
made a
older?
birthday wish.
That she was older.
Well, she was embarrassed and like she kept like going like that, and the pixie birthday dust.
Oh
fell on her.
yeah, that was funny.
And then she woke up as a 13-year-old. I've seen a lot of these movies
I seen
in
them.
my
I just
lifetime.
cannot remember like half of it. I just remember that like she was 13 years old. She went and then turned into a 30-year-old, and that's just like makes I guess a lot of 30-year-olds feel like how they were 13 and how like all their memories just like faded. You know. Is
Yeah,
that-
I can barely remember 13. I'll tell you that. Aubri, what's your favorite one?
Oh.
Or which one do you watch a lot? Or like?
well, really Clueless. That's why.
Clueless?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
good.
I mean,
It's
it's
so
not bad.
good.
It's like really like entertaining, like where I could watch it over and over again.
Mhm.
You know what? There's this movie. I don't know if you will call it Bring It On. Do you know what it is?
I do know Bring It On.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that one of them? Like
That's
that
considered
type?
chick flick,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. See, that's one of my favorites though. Like top tier.
I
Mhm.
feel really old. I know. Wow.
What is Bring It On?
It's
Isn't it?
like
I thought that was like
dancing
band
and
early.
cheers
Yeah.
team.
I know
think I've
all
seen
the
just like
cheers from
parts
that
in
movie.
it.
You know all the
I
cheers.
know all the cheers from that movie because I've seen it so many.
That's insane. That's
I know
That's
the one
insane.
specifically.
I will
where they
never say them in
stole
front
it
of you
from-
guys, but I know
Oh.
them all.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say them.
so. I tried watching The Notebook like a while ago,
Oh.
and I never finished it, and I thought it was really boring. And I just couldn't finish it. Everyone. I feel like it's overhyped.
What do you
Noah's
think,
better.
Landon?
Noah's better. Noah's probably the best character. Built a house, fully in how she described it.
Okay, but do you think it's overhyped?
No,
Yes,
I think
yes,
I
it's
think
a
it's
good
no,
movie.
it's so overhyped.
Yes.
How?
It's boring. Nothing.
No,
it's just
it's
talk. Nothing
He legit
happens.
almost dies in like the first like 5 minutes of the movie. Homie's hanging on a.
Yeah, he's okay. So
Okay.
he's telling her he's a red flag. He's totally a red
Yes.
flag.
Mm-hmm. Like he even
If you
had-
don't go out with me, I'm gonna drop. It's like that he pressured her.
Do you think he would actually fail though?
I think to get that date, he probably would have.
Probably.
I mean, that's determination though. Don't like girls want determination?
I don't want
Okay,
some
but not
creep.
that type of
No.
determination.
And I'm 100%. I would have chose the other guy. Her fiance was way better looking. He was smart. He was educated, and he was just better looking.
Homie had no arm. How'd you know he was better looking? Like you first
First
that
of all,
homie
we
in
saw
a
him.
wraps.
We saw him in the hospital, and he just has a prettier face.
You couldn't see his face. All you saw was his
Am
eyes.
I wrong? You see his face in the movie all the time.
Yeah.
Just the blue eyes. I think that's all.
Hey, he has a pretty smile. Plus, I don't think Ryan Gosling's that attractive of an actor. He's funny. I like his comedy roles, but
Mm-hmm.
like the Barbie movie,
Oh my
like
Oh,
him
yeah.
as Ken, he
That
was
was-
not who I would have picked as Ken
no.
No.
at all.
I'd
Like
be-
she looked like Barbie, he did not look like Ken.
Who would you pick as a Ken?
I don't know. I never played with Ken dolls.
I
I
had,
like my
like,
Barbies. I
maybe
didn't like
two.
Ken.
I had maybe two.
I had one Ken doll, and then my sister. This is dating me again. I'm old. My eldest sister was into 90210. Have you guys ever heard of that show?
My mom watches that
No.
all the time.
Well, one of the guys on there, and it was not the best looking guy on the show. She somehow, and this is my sister who's 8 years older than me, so she had a Don't do the math.
Sorry.
Don't. Do, she had a Steve Sanders doll, and so I had two male dolls, and the rest were female dolls. Because in my world, the women took over. They were.
Mm.
We don't need the guys
Yeah.
when we played.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why? You just,
No one likes Ken.
what?
He was annoying, honestly, in the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the whole Barbie movie was just annoying. It was just so.
Not.
It wasn't like it could be better. It could have been way better than.
Well, what were
they
you
put.
expecting for Barbie? Like one of the cartoon Barbies where it's like Barbie's Dream Castle.
Yeah, at least some
Adventure.
mermaids or something. Like
Yeah,
there's.
but even in the show, like Barbie's Dream House, they don't have no mermaids. It's just like there's no mermaids. I swear, I've seen that show like 5 times.
There was,
What, the Barbie movie or the Dream Castle? Or-
No, the show. It's like Barbie,
Mm-hmm.
like Dream House or something like that.
like with Chelsea
Yeah.
and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I
Yeah,
have
that
no
one.
idea.
love
I've
that
never
show.
seen any of those.
I've seen it. It's
I was
so
too old
funny.
when those came out. We did have it was Barbie and the Rockers in the 80s. They had one TV movie.
Mm.
It was good. It was a good
It was
one.
good.
Barbie was in a band.
A rock band.
Yes,
Oh
Barbie
my
was in a
gosh,
rock band.
I
She was
cannot
awesome.
imagine.
Well,
what
she
the
literally
heck she
does
was wearing.
everything. So
She does.
Yeah.
So then, like in the Barbie movie, why was it so political at the end? I didn't expect any of that. Like how she was like I mean, I did expect the woman empowerment. I just didn't expect the whole reality and like it like psychologically messed with my head.
What, like the reality of how women are treated messed
Yeah.
with your head? I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Like I was like, there's
Well,
no way.
it's
There's no
true.
way. There's no way
What?
that
That's
happened.
that's the way women are treated. It was pretty realistic on the way we
It
were
was.
portrayed.
It was scary. I expected like a cartoon type of thing, like a cartoon into a live action, but no, it's just live action, and then reality just hit her. I was like, I honestly almost cried because I was like, dang, there's no way.
What? It's
How
that's
they-
the way
It's
it
true.
is.
So sad.
And they might have like in some cases it might have dramatized it a little more depending on the person.
Mhm.
But for the most part, like I think it was pretty accurate, the portrayal of like how, like, in culture, like women are treated by their looks, and men don't like not all men, but obviously like some men don't like women that are smart, and have a problem with that. And
Yeah.
so, you know, and especially when she came back to her world, you know, and Ken never apologized for taking over and ruining her world. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
She
That's true.
apologized to him for him feeling like she led him on, and the way he felt, and she did. She apologized. She said, "I'm sorry, I made you feel that way." And he never once said, "Barbie, I'm sorry for coming here and destroying your world and making it full of nothing but dumb Kens." Like, never once said, "I'm sorry for that." So it's still like in the real world, like sometimes we don't get an apology.
Mm-hmm.
And when that's from other women too, it's not just men. There's a lot of very good guys out there, but there's also a lot of very good or bad guys and girls out there. So
Yeah.
it goes both ways.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for being here.
Miss Montoya.
Landen.
Aubri.
This is Culture.
Have a good day, Cole Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.